Now the topic is electric potential at a point due to a group of charges. Since electric potential is a scalar quantity, therefore for the group of the point charges, for the electric potential, we use ordinary law of algebra. That means if Q is positive, then V is potential is positive, and if Q is negative, potential is negative. Here we have taken all charges, the positive charge, Q1, Q2 and Qn, the group of the charges. Q is equal to from Q1 to Qn. Now what is the value of the electric potential at this point? As you know, the value of the electric potential due to a point charge is kq upon r. Therefore for Q1 it becomes kq1 upon r1. For Q2 it becomes kq2 upon r2, and so on. The last one is kqn upon rn. Now I have k comes outside the all the quantities, and we get here in general form. You can write it here: summation I is equal to 1 to n qi upon ri. Summation means sum, and if we put I is equal to 1, then it becomes k q1 upon r1. This is your first term. And if we put I is equal to 2, and summation means sign plus sign is there, plus. Now the second number is, if I place I is equal to 2, then it becomes k q2 upon r2, and so on. Last one is here n, I equal to n. We have to write here in place of I n, then it becomes k qn upon rn. That means if the large number of charges is given, then at a point we can calculate the electric potential by determining the electric potential due to each charges, and then take their algebraic sum to obtain the resultant value. Now the next topic is electric potential due to an electric dipole at a point on axial line. Axial line means along the axis. This is your electric dipole. As we know that electric dipole consists of two equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance. This distance is taken equal to 2a, and O is the midpoint. That's why AO is equal to OB becomes equal to A. P is a point. Distance is always measured from the midpoint. The distance of P from point O is equal to R. Now we have to determine the net electric potential at this point. Suppose electric potential due to the minus Q charge is V1 and due to plus Q charge is V2, then what will be the value of Q V1? V1 is equal to minus KQ. Now the distance is AP. This one is R, this one is A. A total distance becomes R plus A. This is your R plus A. Since the charge is negative, we have taken here minus sign. Now for this charge, this is a positive charge, then the distance from this charge is this one. That means BP. BP can be obtained here by subtracting this one from R. That means the value of the distance BP is equal to R minus A. Then V2 becomes equal to KQ upon R minus A. It is positive because Q is positive. Now the net potential, that is at point P, that becomes equal to V is equal to V1 plus V2. Substituting these two values, we get here this one. Now from these two terms, KQ comes outside, inside the bracket. We get here, I have written this term first, 1 upon R minus A. This is your minus sign, 1 upon R plus A. Now taking the LCM, then you will get here on the numerator of this one, we get here R plus A and here R minus A. And in the denominator, here is the two factors, A minus B, A plus B, that becomes A square minus B square, R square minus A square. Now after simplifying this, we get here what its value. You can see it. What will be the its value? Now V is equal to KQ. Now simplifying, R plus A, this is your minus sign, then becomes equal to minus R minus minus plus A, divided by R square minus A square. R cancels out. We get here KQ into 2A upon R square minus A square. Q into 2A, it is equal to, you know it, electric dipole moment, which is noted by P. You can write it here. V is equal to Kp upon R square minus A square. This one. For the short dipole, we know that the A is less than R. Value of A is less than R. For the short dipole, A square can be neglected. We get here V is equal to Kp upon R square. This is the expression for the electric potential at a point on axial line. If we draw the graph between V and R, we get here this one. Now, the second application is, this is here for the short dipole. You know, V is equal to Kp upon R square. V is, K and P are constant because Q is constant, A is constant, V is inversely proportional to R square. This is for only short electric dipole. Now the next topic is electric potential at a point on equatorial line. Electric potential at a point, electric potential at a point on which line? On equatorial line. What is your equatorial line? What do you mean by equatorial line? You know it here that this is your minus Q charge, this is your plus Q charge, and this is the midpoint of an electric dipole. This point is represented by A, this is B, and P is a point such that it lies on the perpendicular bisector of AB. It means a line which is perpendicular to AB and passing through the midpoint. This line is known as the equatorial line. Equatorial line means a line which passes through the midpoint of an electric dipole and perpendicular to its axis. Now this is your point P at which the electric field is to be determined. The same is the case as we have done in the case of the electric field. This one. This is your minus Q charge and this is your plus Q charge. Now how can you determine the value of the net electric potential? Here at this point B, this is your A, and this distance is R. Now this is a right angle triangle because this line is perpendicular to this one. What will be the value of AP and PB? This is equal to square root of A square plus B square, A square R square plus B A square, and this is also equal to R square plus A square. Now the electric potential at P due to minus Q charge, you know V is equal to minus KQ upon square root of R square plus A square. Here is not R square, this is only R, this one. Similarly, this is V1 due to this charge V1, and due to this charge, suppose this is V2, we can write it here KQ upon the same denominator R square plus A square. Net potential at A. Net potential at P. What will be the value of net potential at P? It is equal to V. This will becomes equal to V1 plus V2. Substituting the value of V1 and V2, you get here KQ upon R square plus A square plus KQ upon R square plus A square. Both terms are equal and opposite to each other. That means V is equal to 0. This is the value of the electric potential at a point on equatorial line. You must study all these topics which I have taught to you, all of you today. Thank you. Bye.